So bear in mind that we're going to be doing split training, so you want the surface that you can kind of slide on quite easily, but something that you also have some control on. Okay, I'll let you experiment and find what works for you. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about training for the splits, both active and relaxed stretching. Now I cover both in the program, so we'll just talk a little bit about both. I'll show you how to assume the correct position for both, and then we'll show you how to train for both. So first of all, we're going to start with active. Active stretching is when you are actively using your muscle contractions to hold yourself up, and you're using tension to overload the stretch reflex and let yourself go deeper. I'll talk about it more in depth in the program. So first of all, we're going to start with the side split. So first thing is I was talking about adopting the correct position to doing a side split. So most people think you can just stand up nice and straight and do it like that. What you need to do is drop yourself down into a squat position, kind of like this. You're tilting your pelvis forward, pulling your hips in forward and bending your knees slightly. What that's doing is opening up the hips and allowing your greater trochanter at the top of your leg, the bone at the top of your leg, allowing it somewhere to go. If you don't do that, it's going to jam in and you're only going to be able to get to about here. Now for active stretching, it's quite simple really. All we're going to do is we're going to adopt that nice position. So like I say, again, so I'm doing that. And then we're going to slowly start to slide the legs apart. So a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. And I'm just controlling it on the way down. Then you can put your hands on the floor if you get to a point where you're not quite strong enough to hold it. And all we're going to do is reach a point where, imagine that was as far as I could go, and then you're going to hold that tension. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. And then tension, 1, 2, 3, 4, and relax. 1, 2, 4, 5, and relax. So we're going to repeat. You see I'm going a little bit deeper each time I do that cycle. And come up nice and slowly. So what you're doing is you're using the tension to overload the stretch reflex, holding it for 5 seconds, and then relaxing to go deeper and slide deeper into the split. Do it for about 5 cycles, or like if you can't do all 5, do 3 cycles. Just do it till you can't really do anymore, till you're tired, and then have a little bit of a rest. Once you've had a couple of minutes rest, so maybe 2 to 3 minutes, then we're going to do it again. So we're going to go down. We should be a little bit more warmed up, a little bit more comfortable going a little bit deeper here. Now I'm going to show you this time, I'm only going to use my leg power. So I'm just constantly doing that tension and relaxation on the way down. And then right about there, relaxation, tension, relaxation. Once I've got to a point where I can't really go any lower, you can see I just sat down there. It's not a full split yet, but we're just warming up, right? So again, we're doing those cycles. We're going to do 5 sets of tension and relaxation to your maximum level. Now, once you can do the splits like I can, we're going to we're going to warm up until we've got the full split like so, and then we're going to do the tension and relaxation in that position to improve our split performance there. But once you're still not quite to the splits yet, we're going to build up to it like so, only doing 5 sets of your maximum stretch, tension, relaxation. Okay? Cool. So that was an active split where I was using the muscle tension, but I also talk about relaxed splits. Relaxed splits are where you're just relaxing deeper into the stretch. You're not really fighting it, you're not trying to hold any tension on, you're just letting the relaxation take it with you. So with this one, I would keep your hands on the floor. Come down, keep your hands on the floor. Just keep coming apart, coming apart, coming apart, until you get to the point where you can feel that tension, and all you're going to do is relax deeper. Just coming down. You probably won't be able to get as deep as you can in an active split. Don't worry about it, it's not what it's here for. We're just letting that relaxation come on. We're just chilling out in this nice position. It shouldn't be painful, it should be uncomfortable, but not painful. We're going to chill in that position for up to 30 seconds. I aim for as close to 30 seconds as possible, but if it's like 25, don't worry about it. And then just gently come out. You can do that while you're watching TV, playing games. I like playing the Switch while I'm sat down there. Nice comfortable position to be sat doing the playing your Switch. But yeah, that's a relaxed. So that was the side split. Now we're going to look at the front split. Now, I find the front split a little bit easier. If you're anything like me, you'll probably get it a lot before you get your side split. And the technique's a little bit easier as well. So Basically, I'm going to stand side on. You're just going to stand shoulder width apart, feet about shoulder width apart, just whatever's comfortable sort of thing. And all you're going to do, this is the, we're going to start with the active one. So all we're going to do, we're going to drop the leg back. I actually do put my hands down just to get into the nice comfortable position. Once you've got back to a certain distance, I tilt my foot over. You can have your foot sideways or you can have it pointed, whatever's comfortable for you. I prefer it a little bit pointed sort of thing. And all we're going to do is going to get there and we're going to go tension, like you're trying to crush the world between your thighs, and relaxation, go a little bit deeper. Tension and relaxation, tension and relaxation sort of thing. So I'm going to warm up for it. So that was one side. But now we're going to do the other side. So again, drop foot back. I can't get as far down on this side. This side isn't quite as good for me. But again, we're just going to do cycles of tension and relaxation. Tension and relaxation. Tension and relaxation. Again, as you're building up, you're not quite there to the splits, just do 5 sets of your maximum tension. But once you can do the full splits, basically your warm-up sets are getting down to the splits, and then your 5 sets are actually in the full splits, they're your working sets. So get all the way down, tension, relaxation, tension, relaxation. Or if you feel comfortable, you can just do the tension as just holding the position sort of thing without using your arms. One side and then straight into the other side. Again, this side for me is not quite as good, but I can still just do the tension, relaxation, tension, relaxation. Oh. So again, that was the active split portion of the front split. So the relaxed split of the front split is literally again exactly the same position. All we're doing though is we're not putting any tension into it. We're just getting down there, I'm just chilling out, we're just relaxing. I'm not putting any tension into my legs. I like to kind of move around a little bit just to explore my ranges of motion, get it nice and comfortable. But we're not doing anything that's even remotely strenuous. If you drop yourself back like this, it's going to put the hip emphasis more on your hip flexor. If you drop forward, the tension is going to be more on your hamstring. But like I say, nothing strenuous. You can tell by the fact that I can talk all the way through doing it, that it's not strenuous. And again, both sides, so dropping down into the other side, and just relax deeper into it. Nice and relaxed. Not fighting anything, nothing complicated, just relax. Now don't do these before a workout, because the relaxation of your muscle is just going to make your muscle not primed for working out. So if you imagine, it's more of a cool down stretch rather than a warm up stretch.